Imagine inhaling a cocktail of dust, smoke, and invisible particles every time you breathe. Picture yourself in a world where the very air you breathe is a silent threat to your well-being. This is not a scene from a dystopian novel, but the harsh reality for many across the globe. Air pollution has become an insidious menace, impacting health and quality of life. Now let's zoom in on a city that epitomizes this global crisis: Delhi. A bustling metropolis home to over 19 million people, Delhi is grappling with alarming levels of air pollution. It's a city where the air is dense with pollutants, where the very act of breathing can feel like a gamble. In 2011, Delhi's air quality was under the microscope and the results were shocking. But before we delve into that, let's take a moment to understand the gravity of the issue at hand. Because remember, it's not just about Delhi. It's about the air we all breathe. The World Health Organization's Urban Air Database painted a grim picture of Delhi's air quality. The pulsating heart of India, Delhi, is home to millions of dreams. But beneath its vibrant facade, the city grapples with a silent, insidious enemy: air pollution. In 2011, the World Health Organization's Urban Air Database shed light on the alarming levels of pollution in the city. It revealed that Delhi had exceeded the maximum limit for particulate matter 10 or PM10 by nearly 10 times. This wasn't just a statistic, it was a stark warning, an urgent call to action. PM10 is a critical indicator of air quality. These tiny particles, often invisible to the naked eye, can infiltrate deep into our lungs, leading to severe health issues. When the levels of PM10 are 10 times the safe limit, we're not talking about a minor inconvenience, we're talking about a public health crisis. But what's causing this surge in PM10 levels? The sources are many and varied. Vehicular emissions are a primary contributor. As one of the most populated cities in the world, Delhi's streets are teeming with vehicles, each pumping out pollutants with every passing second. Add to this the industrial activities that form the backbone of the city's economy. Factories, power plants, and construction sites, they all churn out their share of pollutants, adding to the toxic cocktail that hangs over the city. It's not just about the machines, though. Open waste burning, crop burning in nearby regions, and even the dust from the city's countless roads, they all have a part to play in Delhi's air pollution story. Every breath taken in Delhi is a gamble, a roll of the dice. The city's air has become a murky soup of toxins, and its residents are paying the price. The air in Delhi has become a silent killer. Air pollution is not just about hazy skies and dirty streets. It's about our health. This invisible killer lurking in our air is a silent perpetrator of numerous health problems. It's not just the environment that suffers, it's us, the people who inhale this polluted air, who bear the brunt. Let's talk about the effects of air pollution on health. Researchers have linked air pollution to a myriad of health issues, and the data is as clear as the skies should be. Every breath of polluted air we take is like a ticket in a macabre lottery, raising the odds of developing respiratory diseases, heart conditions, and even neurological disorders. Consider the case of Delhi, where the air is so thick with pollutants, you can often taste it. Studies have shown a significant spike in respiratory symptoms amongst the population here, with chronic diseases like asthma, bronchitis, and lung cancer becoming increasingly prevalent. It's a reality that's hard to swallow. The very air that gives us life is also slowly taking it away. But it's not just respiratory issues. Air pollution is a silent accomplice in a range of health problems. Cardiovascular diseases, strokes, premature births, and even mental health issues have been associated with long-term exposure to polluted air. The World Health Organization estimates that around 7 million people worldwide die prematurely each year due to air pollution, with many more suffering from ill health and reduced quality of life. If this invisible killer were a disease, we'd call it an epidemic. But because it's in our air, we often overlook it as a mere inconvenience. It's time we change our perspective. The situation in Delhi is a stark representation of a global crisis. The invisible killer that is air pollution doesn't respect city limits or national borders. It's a worldwide issue that demands our immediate attention. Air pollution in Delhi is not just an environmental issue, but a public health crisis. We must remember that this isn't just about reducing haze or cleaning up our streets. It's about saving lives and improving health. It's about ensuring a future where we can all breathe a little easier. The battle against air pollution in Delhi is not a lost cause. Despite the grim statistics and health risks, steps have been taken to combat this invisible enemy. The government, recognizing the urgency, has instituted measures aimed at curbing the menace of air pollution. One of the primary contributors to Delhi's pollution is vehicular emission. To address this, several policies have been put in place. Old vehicles, which often lack modern emission controls, are being phased out. The mandatory pollution under control certificate serves as a constant reminder to vehicle owners about their role in maintaining air quality. In addition, the introduction of unleaded petrol and catalytic converters has helped reduce harmful emissions. The sulfur and benzene content in fuels has been reduced, further helping to curb pollution. Delhi has also seen the construction of flyovers and subways, aimed at reducing traffic congestion and subsequently vehicular emissions. The metro rail and compressed natural gas, or CNG, for public transport vehicles have been game changers in the fight against air pollution. Industrial activities, too, play a significant role in Delhi's air pollution. Recognizing this, policies have been implemented to promote the development of clean and non-polluting industries. Existing industries are also being encouraged to adopt greener practices. But the fight against air pollution is not just the government's responsibility. It is a collaborative effort. Partnerships have been forged between government bodies, environmental organizations, and research institutions, each bringing their unique perspective and resources to the table. Community participation is vital in this war against pollution. Every individual, by making conscious choices such as using public transport or following emission norms, can contribute to cleaner air. The war on air pollution in Delhi is a collaborative effort. We are all in this together, and together we can breathe easy again. In the face of this crisis, unity is our strength. As we navigate through the murky clouds of pollution, it's crucial to remember that this is not a battle to be fought alone. It takes a village, a city, a nation, and indeed the world to address this issue. Let's take a moment to appreciate the collaboration between various sectors in our society. Government bodies, environmental organizations, and research institutions have joined hands in a united front against air pollution. These alliances have been instrumental in bringing about policy changes, technological advancements, and awareness campaigns, all aimed at combating the invisible enemy that is air pollution. Government bodies, both local and national, have been working tirelessly to implement and enforce regulations in an attempt to curb emissions. They've introduced measures such as unleaded petrol, catalytic converters, and the reduction of sulfur and benzene content in fuels. They've also made significant investments in infrastructure to encourage the use of public transportation and reduce the reliance on private vehicles. Environmental organizations have played a vital role in raising awareness about the dire consequences of air pollution. They've led grassroots campaigns, mobilized communities, and lobbied for stronger environmental policies. Their relentless efforts have brought the issue of air pollution to the forefront of public consciousness. Research institutions, on the other hand, have provided the scientific backbone to these efforts. They've conducted studies to understand the magnitude of the problem, its causes, and its effects. Their findings have not only informed policy decisions, but have also helped generate solutions to mitigate the impacts of air pollution. But it's not just about these organizations. Each one of us has a part to play. Whether it's by using public transport, following emission norms, or supporting initiatives aimed at reducing pollution, our actions matter. Community participation is indispensable in this fight. We all share the same air, and it's our collective responsibility to ensure it's clean and safe. While we have made strides, the battle against air pollution is far from over. The road to clean air may be long and winding, but with unity and determination we can and will make a difference. Now, more than ever, we need to stand together against pollution. Together, we can breathe easier. The fight against air pollution is a long road, but each step brings us closer to cleaner air. As we move forward, we see the benefits of our efforts. We see fewer respiratory illnesses, healthier citizens, and a city that can breathe a little easier. But this is no time to rest on our laurels. The challenges are still plenty, and the air still carries a heavy burden of pollutants. Every step we take, every policy we implement, every vehicle we phase out, and every industry we transform is a step towards a healthier future. But we cannot afford to slow down. The urgency of the issue demands continued efforts, relentless pursuit, and unwavering commitment. We need to remember that every breath we take is a testament to the quality of our air. It's not just about Delhi, it's about the world. Together we can breathe life back into Delhi's air.